Good morning. How we doing? We've got Norman. We've got Ravenlord. Hello. Jezzy. Hello. We've got Night Judicator. Welcome in for some Age of Sigmar action. We've got Scott. Hello. We've also got Vegeta coming in with 23 months of support. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. How are y'all doing today, chat? We are getting back to some Age of Sigmar. Hey, Erebright, how you doing? These, some of you will recognize them. We started them a while back, and I was like, I'll just finish them off stream. And then I never did. So now they're back. So it might be a shorter stream today, but I really want to get these cuties finished before the new edition. But we went with the salamander Pokemon is the inspiration for this guy. We've got our little skinks. If you've not seen my army, I pulled out a few of my other lizards so you guys could see. Here's my little Starseer. Got our little chargers. So gonna match these boys. But yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, and I crocked the door. We're just gonna try and finish these up. And then whenever they're done, we may break a little early today. Because I've got some other commission stuff I want to work on today. I have a lot of airbrushing I gotta do. So, that's where we're at. A lot of it's gonna be the little skinks. We've got little rocks and stuff on their bases too. But yeah. We're just gonna dive on in. What are you guys up to? What we got going on, chat? It's not hot enough in the middle of the apartment. I overwatered some of the plants. Oh, oops. Will they be okay, though? Yeah, today I'm going to try it. Yesterday, I did a whole bunch of editing. So I got the next anime repaint edit started. I got a TikTok edited. My other TikTok is still processing. So I guess I'll figure out what to do with that after stream. But, like, I want to get my stuff up on social, so I've got to figure that out. Yeah, it was a lot of editing yesterday, which I needed to do. I fell out of the habit and I need to get back to it. Mageson, hello, how are ya? Let's see, I'm missing one unit from my possible Seraphon and dressed as spearheads. Uh-oh, what are we missing? Or you mean you just need to paint them? I think here with the new edition, I'm going to start with my Skaven, just because obviously they're getting an update and everything. But I do want to play my Seraphon some more. I'm excited to hop in. Get these little guys together. I've taken these guys in one game, but I don't think they were in a very good spot to do a whole lot. Honor first, welcome in. How are ya? Doing okay here. I figured out in time, so I moved them to Windows so they can dry, though. We'll move them back today in the evening. Ooh, the 11th of September for my next tattoo. Been up to the studio to book it? Heck yes. What do you get in here, Brian? I've got to figure out what filler I want so I can get mine scheduled too. So I can join ya. I need the chariot for Andressa and the big Carnosaur. Finish off the model counts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see, I've got... Oh, Lego Star Wars on the go? Hey, Patterson, welcome in. I've heard good things about Age of Sigmar 4 from very invested players. Same. I feel like from what I've seen on Twitter, people seem very excited for it. Very happy with it, so... Excited to give it and Spearhead a try. How you doing today? Oh, Saren, hello. How you doing? So as projects go, I threw the glove in the ring. I'm printing some more Cry-Terrain replacements. Need to print some extra bits, but I'm on 3 solid corner pieces from 2 walls each. Nice. Got 4 Imperial Star Wars minifigs. Stop here, glue them together, add some things, try to paint them before I print some more. According to our local group, 4.0 is terrible, and the rules drip has made it unplayable. Our local group can just kill anything. They will just complain about literally everything. I hope they're in here one day and they hear me. They make it so that I don't want to go to the store and play them. That's how annoying they are. I hope they hear me one day. Lizard time! Salamander, hello. I can't believe that Salamander's interested in today's paint. What you up to today? The rules are just exhausting. They gotta get those website clicks. Yeah. Those website clicks that don't mean anything. Gotta have them. Yeah. I'm doing okay. Trying to catch up on Dead Space YouTube videos. They're pretty fun. Thank you so much for checking those out. You should have one here right now. It should be going up on YouTube. So part 3 should be up on YouTube now. We will be continuing Dead Space tomorrow if you guys are enjoying video games. If you are, we're unlocking some more Wednesday streams. That sub goal is below my face. So thank you to everyone who has helped unlock 1 so far. Lizard Slam, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I never finished these, so we're going back to them. What are you up to? I put them on the shelf to be like, okay, one day I'll get to these. And then I didn't. So now we're back. Now we're back. I don't think I'm starting with the right color. I thought I had started a bit lighter on their scales, but it doesn't look like I did. Let's find some Incubi Darkness. Yeah, this can get t-shirt a little bit. He's got his little scales that cover. But I think I must have... That kind of day. Yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. No, Molly, you don't need paint. There's paint everywhere, but you don't need it. Oh wait, that's what I need, I think. No, it's okay. Let me pick these up, chat. I'm gonna be right back 1 second. Okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure I picked them up because Sadie has run off with a paint pot before, and I don't want her to do that again. I saw some Sadie feet. We've got a Molly, so that's the other reason we wanted to make sure we get things picked up. Oh, I missed one. So yeah, we're puppy sitting for today. Okay, sorry, chat. I was trying to get to the back of the paint drawer, and it just decided to all come out. This all come out. Oh. I enjoy on Mickey time no matter what you're doing. Thanks so much for coming to join for Video Game Day. As you managed to find a white ink in the local shop, finally. May paint all the white so easy. White ink makes a lot of things easy, yeah. But today was Dead Space Day. Tomorrow, Wednesday's our Video Game Day, yeah. Get the other black and white dog, exactly. Okay, now that I have the paint that we need. It's just that kind of day, chat. It's okay. We're gonna get through it. Everyone else having a better day, hopefully. Let's see, other than editing. Tried to play Elden Ring last night, but the servers were borked. So we were not able to play. I tried a few attempts solo, but because you can summon NPCs and that still uses like the multiplayer stuff, I had some really weird boss pulls, so I gave up on that as well. But I did finish the MSQ for Final Fantasy, so I guess it worked out. But that was about it, yeah. That was my day. A lot of editing. Attempting to play video games. That was about it for me. What have you guys been up to? Hey, bouncing early. Oh, getting to London later on. Hope everything goes well. Been lurking on the train. Sounds good. Hope travel goes well. All that. Off to more adventures. Waiting for my paint storage to get printed. Asked the friend how it's coming along. No response yet. Sorry, I'm fighting my pain a little bit. Overnight tonight. Be there early for graduating tomorrow. Woo! That's so exciting. Look at Slam. Dr. Slam's all grown up. Congrats, Slam. That's super exciting. Yay. Can do like, do you guys have parties and stuff all lined up? That's right, officially Dr. Slam Gwyneth. Officially. He says, I have a slow morning, afternoon, now settling in for an evening of painting. Let's go. Love that. Enjoy. And what is everyone working on today? What do we got? I've got lizards this morning. I've got priming this afternoon. I need to get the bases for the Thousand Suns came in, so I need to get those cleaned up in the resin bath. I'll get that started today. Dr. Slam, that's right. We're even more doomed with Dr. Slam, that's right. Officially. Here, I want to experiment on you. Come here. Alright, this is the correct blue, so we're just going to paint right over what we did earlier. Trust me, I'm an almost doctor. So just trying to finish up my Master Grade Wing 0. How has it been to build? I realized that I ended up getting rid of some gunpla that we've had just like sitting around. And I probably should have saved some of them to repaint. Realized that after the fact, but at the time I needed space or I was gonna lose my mind. But now kind of regretting it. But that's okay. We'll figure something out. Will, hello, how are you? As long as you're not a chicken, you're okay. That's true. It's true. Very, very limited in what? Well, I guess Slam can experiment with whatever, but area of expertise, a little bit more limited. Got the gorgeous nights for the July challenge. I'm still nervous because I can't put my photo in yet. I'm gonna do Scaventide with Sly, and I don't like not having my stuff in the challenge yet. You can paint your Wing 0 custom. See, that's the thing. Now I have to. For the content. Now I have to. I have to finally build it. But yeah, I realized, like, after the fact, it's like, I should have kept some of that. Like, at least one of them I should have kept. Finished book 7 of Gaunt's Ghost. Download the rest of the series. Nice. There's so many of them. One day I will join you and read them, but finishing up a few other series first. Did you wait? Not put a photo of the box from GW in. Huh? Series has been pretty good. I did the heavy arms for this one. I think this is a bit easier. There's just more to it. Yeah, more pieces and things. Use the photo from the... Huh? Oh, I guess. But I can't, like, build it yet. I can't build it. There's no point. Like, I can't get started, I guess, is my... Reaper, hello! How are you today? What you up to? We're working on some lizards that I didn't end up finishing off stream like I said I would. So, gonna make me not a liar today. We're gonna get finished. What are you up to? We've basically got the little skinks left. There's a little bit to do on the salamander's base. But a majority is here on the little skinks. Got some rocks to paint, got some leaves to paint, some skin to highlight. That's the bulk of what we got today. Let's actually go ahead and get those rocks while the rest of the stuff's drying. They're not that long, at least. It rubs me how weird their epic curve is. Flatlining for half the book, study your eyes the last 30 pages. Gets resolved without any conclusion, good feels. That's pretty standard of Warhammer books in general. I feel like that's a formula a lot of them have, yeah. Will, what you up to today? We're being lizards. It's hot and I'm in a warehouse doing work, blit. That's the big blit. I hope you can stay cool today. Alright, and there is rock. We at least cover all the orange paint. Get that leaf here in a minute, so that can all be drying. If we do finish early today, I guess we could build some more Dark Angels, but we'll see how we're feeling when we get there. Alright, let's go ahead and start some leaves. I got a couple different greens that I use. I try to mix it up across the different bases. Live and present, that's all I got going for me. That's fair. That's fair. Anyone have anything coming up the rest of this week? We talked about it earlier, but we have Dead Space tomorrow. And then I've just got some recording and commission work the rest of this week. That's about it for me. Scaventide on Saturday. We'll go pick that up. We will be working on Raddies on Sunday here on stream. Lippy Plus! I didn't hear the alert. I'm sorry about that. Welcome in. How are you today? Alfie, hello. Zenmathandra, welcome in. Fabi, hello. How we doing today? How was stream? Let's see. We were playing Warhammer. What did we have, Loopy? Welcome, welcome in. We are working on some Seraphon today, so I'll show you that here in just a moment. You're doing a pirate LAN party on Saturday? I love all of that, Jesse. That whole sentence, I love. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? What are we working on? What projects have we got? Loopy, how was your stream? Let's see, I was playing around with Space Marine. Ooh, color schemes today. Have we decided on one? What do we think? Here's what I've got. So this is the Spawn of Chotec, and it is the salamander. So we've got him, and then he also comes with 3 little skink friends. So getting them all together. And then we went with, I think it's the Landit. I can't pronounce it, but it's the Pokemon. The little salamander Pokemon is the inspiration for this. It goes with some of our other Pokemon-inspired Seraphon. So I've got Croxagore, we've got a Starseer, and then one of my little Chargers. So this is all my Seraphon army coming together, but that's what I'm working on. What have you guys got? Space Marine color schemes? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fulgrim, hello, how are you? You're stuck here now. Libby says, I have a bunch of Power Rangers at the moment. A Marine chapter of every color, more or less. You know what to do, chat. If you want to check that out, check out the Power Ranger Space Marines. Please go give Loopy a follow. Go share that love. Go check them out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. For everyone coming in, we're going to be working on Skaven this weekend. So we are going to be picking up Scaventide. I have a Skaven army that I'll be adding to. So we're working on these guys basically until the Raddies come. Get some Seraphon time before it's just all rats for a while. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. I can't hold on to this base. Magpie, hello! How are you today? Thank you so much for coming to check it out. But yeah, Raiders, what are we working on? What projects have we got? Or, what video games are we playing? I've been playing a lot of the Elden Ring DLC, and Final Fantasy XIV is what I've been playing. I am up to the... Slam and I in chat were at the final boss for the DLC. And then for Final Fantasy, I finished the MSQ last night. So finished the main story at least. But that's what I've been up to. What are you guys up to? Waste the Mind, hello! I didn't have Kingdom Death in a good spot. But I did have these guys from when I packed up my room. So I thought about them and thought they were a good fit for today. What you up to? I was sleeping, went to Loopy for the sweet voice. Then she sent me here. Go follow Loopy, folks of Nikki Lands. Yes, go check out the stream. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. Let's see, I hear bad news about local space. Got invaded by Slapchop. Lots of painters are telling me about it. Painting or pretending Zenithal was never a thing. I think that's the only thing that kind of bothers me. Is like, it's not a new thing, and it's like treated as a new thing. Like, I'm totally here for more minis getting painted. It's just a little weird that people are like, there's this brand new thing. And it's like, well, no. Not really, but no, if it means more armies are painted, we love to see it. I love to see it. There's a Sadie here. There's a Sadie here everywhere. Yeah, they've been sitting for a bit. So we'll, before we do a final clear coat, I'll make sure to get all the errant dog hair out of here. Sadie just likes to be in everyone's business, including my bases. You've been on 14 nonstop since Dawn Trail. What class are you leveling? Or what job, sorry. I've been playing on my Dancer, but I want to go back and try Picto. I want to see how the new classes play. Anyone else playing some 14? I've been cosplaying adult, being a productive member of society. Gonna be a few weeks before I get game time. That's a tough cosplay, you know. I attempted a couple times a week to come on here, and then revert back to gaming shrimp. Usually by myself every time it's mentioned. I just try to let them enjoy it. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, it's not a new thing. It just has a new name. And that's okay. But it is, it's the treating it like it's a new thing is the part that gets me a little bit. So not, yeah, it's just a Zenithal with essentially what you do with glazes, but with contrast. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm a sage, man. Working on Dancer and Picto myself, too. Very nice. I guess, are those kind of your favorites? I was trying to decide what I'd do after Dancer. Like, I'd like to try Picto to see if I like it. Part of me thinks I should probably do Paladin just so I have a tank leveled. I've never healed in Final Fantasy, and I kind of want to try it to see if I'd like it. It stresses me out a bit, but, like, I feel like I should at least try it. I had a Dragoon that I didn't quite level up. I started as Summoner, but they've changed that class quite a bit. I don't know if I'd stick with it, if that makes sense. Reaper for life, says Scott. Sarah, if I goof that up, please let me know. 14 myself, only halfway through the story due to work, leveling different jobs, getting distracted by getting new models. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard. There's too many pretty things. Welcome in. How are you today? Sage is my I'm serious business. I want a win job. Dancers, I can just press buttons to go to sleep. I don't even need to stand still. I just like the flow of Dancer. It just feels good. I don't think I've played another class that just feels like that. Which obviously I feel like from the name, right? It better feel good if you're called a dancer. There's just something really nice about it. And then yeah, I don't have to think too hard. It's not super stressful like healing. It's just nice and cozy, I guess. But yeah, I could see that for Sage. People discovering Zenithal like Columbus discovered North America, right? That's yep, that's pretty close. Any other rocks on you guys? Nope. Okay. No more rocks. Why major scholar healing would be the ones you're most familiar with? Holy Disc Priest. Say would scholar be disc? That's what I played in WoW. Sage is all I DPS and you get healed. Astro's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Astro scares me a little bit. But like it seems like it would be interesting. Yeah. Let's see, level 96 Sage and Picto. I was messing with Dancer too, but made the choice to continue as Picto. I want to try it. It seems really neat. Obviously as like a full-time painter, that speaks to me too. Gotta at least try it. Well, good. Glad everyone's enjoying it. I love like MMO launches because then everyone's just diving into the new stuff all together. It's just fun. I enjoy Dancers. I press button when it goes shiny. Yeah. Just over and over and over. I like that I get a little bit of like utility stuff too. Like I can help do a little bit of healing. I can throw in some stuff. The like dance partner thing is nice. I don't know, there's just a nice little cozy mix of things. Avian, hello. Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the owl. I appreciate it. How are you today? We're working on some lizards. What you got going on? So you're liking Viper. Follow the glowing button. I'm a holy priest main and WoW. Disc only for PvP for violence. I don't really enjoy healing, but pocket healing as a disc priest was too much fun. Too much fun. So if I can do that, Like for small dungeons and stuff. Basically so I can get an immediate queue. I'll learn that. That's fine. Twitch being Twitch. Did not show me you were on? Well, welcome in. I'm glad you found us, Avian. What you up to today? We're trying to finish these cuties before new edition. Avian, we have guests! Wasteman says, no owl for the guests. Ryan, welcome in. How are you today? We are painting lizards and talking video games. Anyone else play anything good right now? I guess for our friends who rated in, pick up anything on the Steam sale? I know it's a dangerous question. You guys get anything good? I must give them a hand. Reading over the downloaded faction pack. Nice. I saw that things got posted, but I haven't looked at any of them. Yes, we need to clean up his feathers too. Those are rough. We did a super rough blend and then I never came back, so we need to get that cleaned up. I mean, he's now desensitized. I would hope so. Considering I painted it, I would hope I'm desensitized to it. I spent a lot of hours looking at it. Getting used to it in chat did take a little bit, though. Not gonna lie. How many of us are old enough to remember the old PC game called Shadow of the Horned Rat? I don't know that one. I'm gonna lurk and get some food, have a lay down. Check in later if I have the chance to. Enjoy. Thank you again for the raid. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out some Space Marines, some more Warhammer here on Twitch, go give Loopy a follow for me. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. It's just a handout. How bad could it be? Ooh. Sounds like chat needs some more creepy Kingdom Death. Like, I was thinking about what we could bring on yesterday, but I didn't have anything quite ready to bring on. Sounds like we need another creepy project, chat. Slenderman's painted. Yeah. We did him a while back. He had the, paint him again. He had the stripy arms and stuff that we did. Selling the Guild Wars 2 train, discover more horizontal progression. Gonna get DLCs from 2 years ago because of the sale. Just cuz, yeah, I mean, if it's new to you. Revisiting places I spent months of time discovering new spots with girlfriend. Nice. Glad you guys are enjoying it together. It's nice to have a game to explore together. The free Steam game can buy a different faction called Soulful Fantasy Warfare. Looks like the battle part of it's a lot of abbreviation. Okay, if you guys can abbreviate faster than me, there you go. Oh, Shadow of the Horned Rat, the one you had mentioned. Okay. I don't know that game, so I'll have to look up both. I need to defeat the final boss for Elden Ring, so I get back to Monster Hunter is what I want to get back to. Slam and I were starting to cruise along in that again, and then Elden Ring came out. Maybe if the servers aren't busted, I try again. Well, since I'm exhausted, my body aches from moving all that stuff yesterday. Didn't sleep a wink because baby decided I need to be awake all night. He just got my brain leaking on my inside. I'm so sorry. I hope that she can get some rest here today. Do you at least get to take it a bit easier today, or not so much? No rest? I'm sorry. What is everyone up to today? Raid friends, what are we up to? I was telling my chat I've got commission work this afternoon, so I've got priming to do, got Thousand Suns and some bases to work on. Tomorrow, for our video game friends, we're going to be playing some more Dead Space. We're at chapter 8-ish for Dead Space. So we're going to continue that tomorrow. I think we start right off with a puzzle, so that'll be fun. Hopefully the coffee is strong tomorrow. Must run errands. Driving would be easier, true. Uh-oh, the dad jokes are making you snort coffee. Yeah, you need some rest today. Need some rest today. Alright, I'm just doing a quick little edge highlight through all this. I will come back with some Cabalite and smooth some of that back out. But for now, I'm trying to finish this quickly. It's working. Okay. Let's get some of that Cabalite now. Fix up the front. How many chapters does this Dead Space have? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know that we would finish it tomorrow. I don't feel like we're close enough to finish tomorrow. I can look, though, I guess. I feel like we're in the... kind of like RPGs. You have that, like, really packed kind of middle section right before stuff hits the fan and it speeds up at the end. I feel like we're, like, in the middle of that. We're in the packed section, if that makes sense. And give you a number of chapters? Yeah, what is it? Just so I know. 12? Because we've been averaging, like, 3-ish chapters? It might be, I want to say it's 12, but don't quote me. If we're cruising, maybe we try and finish it tomorrow. If, like, those chapters are a bit longer, then it might be another week, but... kinda, maybe we try and finish it tomorrow. Painted So, hello, how are you today? I hate that part. You finally grind through it, become a demigod, and the game's over in 30 minutes. Yeah, there's definitely, like, a ramp up for a lot of games, and I feel like we're in the middle of that. Where we've got some of those longer chapters, and then it'll kind of... you know, we'll get to the end here. Yeah, the chapters will tell you when you finish the game. Okay. Cool. And I think I told you, I bought 2 on this. We won't stream it, but I will continue my Dead Space adventure off stream. So excited to play that. Maybe get 3 if I'm still digging it. Even though I know you guys have told me it's very different. But if it's fun, I'll continue. I'm alright, how are you? Pretty good, Painted So. We were trying to finish these lizards that we started a while back. And I set aside and I hadn't gotten back to yet. So today's the day. We're going to finish them up. Get them done here before the next edition. 2 is too good not to stream. Well, if you guys want to see more, here is my sub goal. It's right there. You guys like the Wednesday streams? We've switched it so that if we hit the goal, we will stream. If not, I'm going to take a YouTube day. If you're enjoying it, there it is. There it is. I remember them. I'm trying to remember when we did start these. It's been a bit, but I guess not too long. I'm going to go ahead and just go over all their little scales. We are definitely to the point of just like, we got the rocks and the leaves, we got their little scales. I think one of them has a little bag of something. I'm not sure what it is. If it's snacks for the salamander or what, but a little bag of goodies that we'll paint too. That is the bulk of what we've got to do today, so we're doing all right. When another lizard wizard? So I have some more. The only Seraphon I have left that I like need to work on are the little chameleon guys. I have those. And I have their terrain piece. Otherwise, my army is, like, good to go. It's nice. From issue 3 is EA was getting into microtransactions. There's a system where you build your own weapons. The best parts used to be locked behind purchases. I think that fixed years after the game passed its popularity. Okay. I know you guys said it was more of, like, a shooter, too. I think Sam said he'd co-op with me, though, if I'm failing it, so... Maybe, but... 2 I'll play, at least. Let's see how I feel after that. Scott, please, your dad jokes are gonna be right in the funny bone. I nearly choked to death on the drink coffee, not snorted. Will's in a fragile place today. Riders got buffed for 4th, by the way. Oh, for the lizards? For the agrodons? Or the... I keep wanting to say chocobo. The little raptidons. If it's the agrodons, it makes me very happy, because those are fun. I like taking those. As a cavalry girly, those are fun. Put some Windex on it? Windex, yeah. Yeah, Windex. Get around here, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-byes for now. Skink and Sorcerers both. Okay, you can revive them with slants, and they hit strong. Ooh. Ooh. Scott's not going to be happy about that, but I'm happy about that. Will doesn't know that reference. Cass probably does. I hate to say it, but it's an older reference now. I don't know if that's a popular reference now. Probably not. Just got the slant. Yeah, I guess that is the way Warhammer works, right? So that just becomes the thing with the big target on its back. But Big Fat Greek Wedding was a popular movie, wasn't it? Well, a while ago. It was a while ago. I don't know if it still is. Apparently it's getting, like, another sequel. I keep getting the ad when I watch stuff. I didn't realize there was a first sequel, but apparently there is another one. So I guess it's popular enough. Alright, we got scales. Let's go ahead and highlight their skin tones here real quick. They've got their little eyes to still do, which means we're gonna have to dig through all that paint I just dropped everywhere. That'll be fun. I have 3 Seraphon players locally out of like 15 players of Age of Sigmar. Our group chat is a Seraphon enthusiasm chat at the moment. I'm just excited to play them more because they're just fun. They're just a fun army. They have been like the one army where when I'm just burnt out, I can still work on Seraphon. Just because lizards and dinosaurs, you know? I can still work on these little guys and have fun, even if maybe I'm not feeling painting or I'm not feeling Warhammer at the moment. I can come back to these guys. They're just fun. So I'd like to work on them more. I think that Greek divorce, yeah, I have no idea what the story would be, but apparently it's popular enough for a sequel. Or a second sequel, whatever. Someone uses ABBA music. What do they do when they go through the entire library? I don't remember that specifically, but maybe. It's been a while since I've seen it, too. The same times are fun because you can choose any 2 colors and go. Yeah, exactly. You get the fun colors. They're pretty fun on the table. You get a good, like, variety of stuff, which I like. You can dip into the magic. You can dip into just big, strong dinosaurs. They're just fun. I just like them. Oh, just under 7K points for 5 gifted subs. If you guys have your channel points, throw them in. That gets us closer to another Wednesday stream. My gifted also counts, so throw them in. Oh, that was Mama. Oh, maybe. I haven't actually seen that. But obviously, from the title alone, maybe correct. So that's Seraphon Army on Facebook. Someone painted in Jurassic Park Jeep colors and it looked amazing. See? Fun stuff like that. You can't be sad when painting dinosaurs. You just can't. Impossible. Okay, he does have a little leaf on his foot, though, that I missed. Let's get that. Channel points are the only way you return to the glorious light of the altar. What are you up to now, Ace of Mine? Out of curiosity. What channel points are you up to? Just under 2K? Oh my goodness, you guys are so close. Alright, there's grass. Let's go ahead and get his little teethies. Ooh, 268.8. It takes so long to get them. What is it that you can... Subbing gives you more, but you've already got that. I think collecting the little... There's like the little treasure chest that pops up sometimes so you can get extra. I think that's the only way you can get more. Spam the little chest. Got my movies mixed up. I was thinking of Mommy. Okay, Scott got you then. I have not seen that. Taking part... Oh, and raids! I didn't know that. Well, then I guess I need to keep reading. Some days when I'm just tired, I don't always read. But if it helps with those. Sometimes I'm just brain dead and want to go get food. No, it's my smog pile. Oh. Those little nails. That's okay. I'm sure someone will do it. I'm sure we'll get it. You guys are so close. Guess I might keep his smog pile another day. What are you gonna make me work on? Waste of mine. Let me try to think of what I've got for Eldar. I've got the vehicle that I do need to build. I have another box of Guardians. I have Harlequins. You can get Harlequins out. I've got the what else have I got? I feel like there's something else. I've got the Wraiths. Ooh. I think I'm goofing up names. Wraithseer that you sent me. Got most of the big stuff is done. It's to like all the stuff I would mix into my list at this point. Or yeah, more Guardians so I have troop choices. I have the Borks, but someone put a limit on it. It's actually Twitch. I can't change that. Twitch lets you only do so many a day. Otherwise, I don't care. You guys can throw all your stuff in. Twitch says no. Yep. Twitch is a big old nerd. We're gonna send her 1,000 points left. Just gonna sit there and taunt chat. I think Scott spent his points on Usheron, so I don't think Scott has the points. Hey, there it is! Squeezle got it! Okay, let me, I don't want to move my chair, but let me go over and gift those out. Give me 1 second. Let me hop over there. Okay. I want to move my chair, because it's annoying. Let me, let me gift out those subs before we, move on with more painting. 15 subs. The news desk needs a new chair. All right. So those are going out to Hack/Minis, Azura Hawk, Fur Bros, and Melta Sensei. Enjoy those subs from our community. Thank you, chat, for throwing in your channel points. I didn't need to raid the smog pile, just needed one more friend to come in. Squeezel, how are you today? Welcome in. Need a plastic floor covering. I need to see if there's one actually long enough to go between the desks. But for now, this works. All right, let's go back to the paint desk. All right, cool. We're getting used to the new setup. There's definitely some growing pains, some learning pains here. I guess this before. What camera to use for the hand cam? So all of my stuff, I don't discuss my setup on stream, but if you do exclamation gear, you can kind of see everything that I've got. So I've got it all through an Amazon link. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I see. Vegeta, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Cryo Cheese. Enjoy that sub. Vegeta, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. One closer to another Wednesday stream. Thank you, thank you. Screams and painting indecision. Uh-oh. What are we trying to decide? Maybe chat can help. Would you like me to ask chat? All right, I'm gonna go back to some more leaves while some of that dries. Oh no. Paint. I hate GW paint pots so much. Just so much. Do I find something easy to paint? Or drink the paints is wasted by. Thank you for the bits. The giant drink. We're allowed to ask your chat for paint schemes? Go for it. What are you working on, Mason? Do I sacrifice myself on the altar of Zinch and paint rubrics? I mean, I have to paint some rubrics. I think you should have to paint some with me. I've got 10 lined up. I think you should have to join me. Chat, what do we think? Something easy or rubrics for paint it so? I think you should suffer with me. Yeah, but you get paid for it. Yeah. Yeah. Still gotta get done. Gotta get done. I say rubrics unless you hoped I said easy, and then I say easy. Would it be the full 10 rubrics, or would you split them up, I guess, is my other question. Could you do, like, 5, and then something easy, and then 5? Would that help at all? Or not so much? Maybe since I want to start World Eaters. I don't like red or the 30k schemes. I don't think I've seen anything else for World Eaters. Chad, have you seen any interesting alternative World Eater schemes? I have to do 10. Or I will never finish the squad, that's fair. It's better to rip off the whole band-aid. Okay, I do need a green from this drawer that fell earlier. Oh good, it's right on top. No, it's not. Dang it. There are Chaos Warbands that could count as World Eaters, yeah. Would you rather GW paint pots become the standard? Bleh. Default Monument Hobbies twist lid containers become standard. Bleh. The gun would go off. To steal from TikTok. The gun would go off. Life of Madness, hello, how are you? We are finally finished up the salamander. Finally. What are you up to today? How'd you go with black and bronze, the other traditional corn colors? I love the bottles and the paint. Pro-acryl, I love the paint. I hate the tops. The sriracha tops? No. They're not it, fam. Hate them. Of the two, though, I would take the sriracha top. I am so sick of having to clean out these pots. Black and bronze would be pretty dope. I do like this idea. I like keeping the bronze and throwing in another color with it. I think that's kind of a cool way to still have a little bit of like the original scheme, but make it your own. If that makes sense. I try and pull dog hair out of my face. There's a red and white scheme for Light Heresy World Leaders. Also alternative sculpts under Black Legion for World Leaders. Work! I hope work goes well. We're just painting a lizard. Try and get him ready for new edition here. Jason clearly designed those tops so you can... Every single time you get paint. Like, they do like people eating the paint. I'll never forget the time I went to go shake a bottle again and I got yellow paint just all over my room. So. No, thank you. Hobby store some dropper tops you can put on the Citadel paint pots. Turn them into little baby bottles. I've seen some of those. How well do they work, I think is my question. I'm afraid that, like, if they still don't seal great, that you would still end up losing a bunch of paint. I'm just tired of cleaning out these freaking lids. I'm losing paint. Salamanders a big target for a cannonball. You stop it. Stop it. I don't get this. I haven't ever had issues with the Citadel pots. However, I live in a very temperate climate. Yeah, the pots gunk up. They get stuck. The lids get stuck. The paints gunk up. I hate them. I hate these pots. Let's see. The Hounds of Abaddon are coordinate world leaders element of Black Legion, so that could potentially be a paint scheme. The lids sell well, but they're expensive. The GW pots don't squeeze, yeah, so then you're stuck waiting on gravity, essentially. Unlike a dropper bottle where you can squeeze and get the rest out. Alright, here's our leaves, I think. I do think we need to go up to moot green for that bigger leaf, so let's get that real quick. And then that's off of our list. We love it. Hopefully this paint is okay. I've used mine on the pots as a test. It's lasted for several weeks so far. I did read about the dropper bottles not having a good seal and the paint drying out. Did you suffer with the twist tops? Which twist tops? I've heard of a brand that had a Kickstarter and then dropped off the face of the earth. Hang on, let me see if I can call the store fast. I wasn't sure if that was the same one, because I do remember the Kickstarter. And, like, I've seen people post the dropper, and I think I just assumed it was the same company, but maybe it's not. I just assumed it was the same. The old G-Duck. I don't think I had twist. They've always been, like, this design, as long as I've been in. Because I know there's, like, the little hex pots and things like that. I never had any of those, but... They've all been kind of this design since I've been in. That was 6th edition 40Ks when I started, so... Anything earlier than that, I wouldn't have myself. Okay, I was a little messier with that than I intended. Let me clean up that a little bit. I was trying to go fast and I got sloppy. I don't really care about this leaf. The blacktop hex pots, those sealed themselves for sure. I'm not saying GW pots are terrible. I'm saying if you wanted to design a paint pot for maximum waste to paint, you would definitely start with that design. Yeah. Big agree. But I am saying they're terrible. I'm tired of how many times I have to revive this paint. What I think? Oh, green on the highlight. The top one is moot green. So the mid-tone that I just kind of cleaned up with is Warpstone, and then Moot Green. I met people who designed the paint pots when I worked at GW. I did have questions, but no answers were forthcoming. I also made a mess, apparently. Okay, I think for the stone, I'm just going to do a thinned of our green. Because we're going to just dry brush over it. So we just need a little bit of a color as a wash. I'm just going to thin down, stack it on, do that. We're apparently working on new paints. I did see Dropper Bottle prototypes, but who knows? I wish. I wish. These pots make me crazy. I think I've got, unfortunately, a little bit of a layer of dust on these minis. The paint is not sticking in some spots. But it's fine for today, but we were working on a nicer quality mini. I'd probably try and get them cleaned up, but it's funny that they've been sitting so long. There's dust. I like the name of them, the Sita Nipples. Made by Dr. Tabletop, so it's the same as the Kickstarter. The guy did say they haven't had any complaints, returns, or other shenanigans. Complained about people aren't cleaning off the paint pots before installing the tops. Okay, well there you go if you guys want to check them out. Dr. Tabletop. They start thinking they're losing market share because of the good dropper paints out there between Vallejo, new Army Painter Monument. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like some days I'm one of the few that'll actually complain about things like dropper bottles and things. If more people could say that they were annoying, that would help, I think. Be like 50% larger while holding less paint. I have a soft spot for GW bottles. For all their flaws, they're easy to start with. Little shelf for putting paint on to scrape. Sorry. For putting paint on to scrape. Oh, the lid, but that's where it gets clogged. That's my... It's like my complaint. Is this right here? Look at all that buildup. And then it gets stuck in the lid. It's just build up on build up on build up. And I think that's the argument I've seen, Vegeta, is that it's easy for people to like start with. But yeah, just there's so many places for paint to collect and just solidify, and it's awful. So much wasted paint. And then they don't close correctly, so then the paint dries out faster, and yeah. You can't paint out of the pot with dropper bottles, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got a palette anyway, so. But that's the argument, right? For someone just starting who's not going to know or want to use a wet palette. Being able to paint right out of the pot is that's a win, so. All right, we do need our yellow, so let me get that. Gotta find it. The hard part with rearranging this room. So now we gotta find the paint. Oh, good. Past Nikki helped future Nikki out. Was in front. Country Cal, welcome in. How are you? As someone who uses strictly speed paint contrast, love dropper bottles. Welcome in. If I had a choice, it'd all be dropper bottles. Right, hello. 100% convinced GW bottles are designed to waste paint to sell more of them. It feels like it. It feels like it. It was easier for me to personally start with, and thus nostalgic. That's fair. That's fair. It's like the just transfer with a brush approach. It's just transfer with a brush. GW dropper bottles coming soon. 6 milliliters of paint for twice the price. Yep. Yep. I mean, someone's got to pay for changing over, and it's gonna be you. Alright, clean that up. Kind of hard to tell where. Okay, that's better. Lid designed for maximum airflow. It's so aerodynamic. I find it easier to get the amount of paint I need out of the GW pots than from a dropper bottle. Looking at my palette, I'm gonna hard disagree. I have more on my palette right now from pots than dropper bottle. Like, more than I need. Granted, one of them I was having to fight to, like, thin, but the dropper bottle, I put a drop and I'm good. Mine's mostly the wasted paint. The fact that it gunks up around that lid makes me absolutely insane. And that it doesn't close well after. Until you go through and you clean out all those lids. Then you just lose more paint. Rinse, repeat. And when you have as many paints as I do as a commission painter, it's a lot of cleanup. For the dropper bottle's fine. Sometimes I have to, like, mostly Reaper. I've got to, like, poke the top if it gets clogged. But otherwise, they're pretty much always good to go. So. I occasionally get a bad Vallejo paint just because it's been sitting on the game store shelf for too long. Otherwise, I'm good. Dropper nozzles clog split just as much as GW pots gunk up. I disagree. I'm sorry. I disagree. Reaper does clog up a bit more, though. I will say that. If I know I'm using Reaper paint, I know I will have to unclog those. Alright, I'm just doing a real quick dry brush on this rock. I don't want to spend any more time on rocks. Not why we're here. Just a little dry brush. Pull out just... There's a little bit of sculpted detail. There's the little spot where his foot will sit. That's all I really care about. Reaper paint designed to clog dropper tips to sell pokey tools. Even with Reaper, it's not usually until the end of the bottle, and by then it's just mixture of medium and paint. So even then it's the end of the bottle. They just clog up and the cap's full of excess paint too. Trying to think if I have that with any of mine. Occasionally at the end of a bottle. Like I think one of my black paints, I had to do that. But at the end. Otherwise, I've had no issues with the blue. Yeah, the only issue I've had with Vallejo is if the store has just had it on the shelf for too long. Whoops. I guess it's happened much with Vallejo, but that's me, yeah. Hey, Molly. Hey. What's gonna make me crazy? I have 70 plus Citadel pots from 15 years ago with no paint loss issues due to the lids. I just don't believe that. I was gonna say, unless you're not painting, in which case. That's the only way I can see that happening. Just leave them sealed, says Live Madness. They're Schrodinger's paint bottles. Until you open them, there is no paint loss. The second you do, though. The second you do, though. One of the ones that happen is with transferred Citadel paints. Transferred to shitty, super cheap dropper bottles. Oops. No. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say, this is one of the... Talking about game stores having bad bottles. I got some black. They don't dry quite as matte as the, what I normally use. I think they had been sitting at the store. I think I've got one of those bottles here on my desk. even though I've shaken it up and tried to bring him back. Not quite that old. I had some, though. I do know people who have some of those old, I think it's the black tops, yeah. Or they get them out and it still works. Pretty nuts. So it can be done. Hey Myladin, welcome in. Returning painter player. Went through my stuff in my childhood home and I found my old models. I'm so bad with loving it. I've made everything since junior high. What army is this guy from? Welcome in and welcome back to the hobby. How exciting. What are you working on? Or what old models did you have? So this is from the Seraphon. They used to be the Lizardmen. So if you're coming from fantasy, it would have been Lizardmen. Now in Age of Sigmar, they are Seraphon. But this is the Spawn of Chotec. Sorry, let me mute 1 second. My dog's going nuts. Okay, I think it's safe. This is the Spawn of Chotec. It's a salamander that got an updated model when they got their new book. So he will eventually sit on this rock right here. And then he comes with 3 little skink friends as part of his unit. So that's what we're working on. But yeah, welcome back. If you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to help. Otherwise, I'm going to keep cruising on my little lizards. And welcome on in. We're happy to have you. This dog hates trucks. She does. My silly puppy likes to bark at trucks. I love the lizards. I think I'm getting some of them after finish the Skaven. Yes. I found my old gay rats because I painted them pink and snow rats. I'm also going to be working on Skaven this weekend. I'm so excited. I'm a clan scryer girly, so I'm going to be going with the red to match my army. Well, awesome. Glad you're getting in with Skaven Tide. It is a great box. There's so much stuff in it. Let me get my gold real quick. Hey, Living Frost! How useful is that unit? I have no idea. I took it in 1 game. I didn't really do a whole lot with it. I don't know. Anyone who plays more Sigmar, let us know. Yeah, I haven't played enough to give you a good answer. Sorry. What are you up to today? When I do get to play it more, I can report back. This is Zadie! I don't plan on playing Age of Sigmar anytime soon, but I really want to get a Carnosaur and paint it up like Grimlock the Crockgar from Total War Warhammer. Do it. Do it. It's such a fun kit. I've already painted a couple and I would paint more, which is usually, for me, a sign of a good kit, as if I'm not tired of it. And I've done, let's see, I did mine. I did my Troglodon. I did another Troglodon for Lore Master of Chotec. So 3, I think, of that kit. And I would totally do more. It's a really fun one. Can recommend. I think these are gold. Little frillies. He's got a little extra bling. Painting my salamanders give me confidence to speed paint lizardmen. All the scales, though. Not sure I'll go just using the speed paint. Actually, these would be really good for speed paint because you got a lot of the organic with the skin, with the scales. They would be pretty easy, I think, with the speed paint. I think they're a good candidate for it. I say go for it. Working on the mural today at some point. Did you get your deer figured out? You were talking about yesterday? Upper gold here. All right. Coming together, chat. Getting it. I feel like we probably need one more highlight on the rocks. I couldn't remember what I went up to when we did it before. Let's go ahead and highlight up his skin tones. Yeah, what is everyone up to today? What are we working on, playing, doing? What do we got going on today, chat? Did a couple of sketches, but they were too big to make them look like they were in the background. Gotcha. So still getting size worked out then. You got this. Glad you got to try a couple. Let's see, playing Total War is playing Scryer. Peyton the Hellblasters, hell yeah. I wish I could play Total War. I've tried a few times, but that camera. I know that there's mods for it, and I probably need to try and see if that would help me, but I've tried and I had to give up. The camera's just too weird. It always turns into, like, I know what I want to do, but I can't get, like, navigated around to do it. I get a little frustrated. Alright, do highlight his little face. Man, I'm glad to get these together today. Feels good getting some stuff finished. I kind of want to take, like, a day every week, and we go to, like, the boxes that I packed up from this room, and we pick something not finished, and just for the day, we knock it out. Like, maybe that's just our Tuesdays here for a little bit. I just finish things that need to be finished. That may be, like, in my head. Best intentions. I was gonna finish off screen, but didn't get time for whatever reason. What do you guys think? Alright. I think for this little guy, we need to clean up the yellow a little bit. And we'll do one more highlight on that rock, and I think he's good. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, would you guys want to watch me finish my backlog? I'm painting a much better skin than I thought he would. I guess he got sunburnt. It's nice to have a variety of the skin tones, though. Even if it's not a direct match, maybe, to a unit or the army. It's nice to have some variety. Let's see, so on Final Fantasy. We're browsing for painting models for my new Tyranid army. Come back to Warhammer, but not enjoying working on Necrons. So new army time. Now I need some new paints, as my old ones are done for. New Tyranid army, let's go. What have you got so far for the Nids? You're only here for snack time anyway. Fair. Fair. Wait, so mine's like, you're not building my stuff today, so I'm just here for snacks. Country Guest says, I heard her to combi weapon lieutenant and wolf and frostclaw a bit. Gonna get a vampire head, kitbash, Zartath, ex-black dragon who became a salamander in the 3rd company pyro class. That's cool. Thanks after reading Rebirth, hearing of him for the first time. Those kinds of projects are a lot of fun, where you get to put your spin on, like, a character, or maybe something that doesn't have its own model. Had this convo before. What's up, Limeanus? I mean, probably. There's only so much you can talk about when paint's drying. Probably. Alright, look at these little feathers cleaned up. One more gray. I'm gonna call this guy good. And I'm happy enough to put him on the table. These feathers I did it was not quite as rough for these feathers. These don't need as much. We'll do a little bit. You power through your backlog on stream? I mean, we get... It works well to a point, but there's definitely, like, those weeks where it's just getting commission chunked out. It's hard to keep up with both. When you guys are also sending me your backlog. Turns out that makes the schedule a little packed some weeks. When I heard this Game and Tide boxes come in, I got some 40k models. Never really played it back in the day, but I found out I love the bugs, more nids. Leviathan box on Finn. Oh, Norway's eBay. Almost half price. Love the nids too. I think they'll work on my nids after finishing Skaven. You're gonna have a horde army after a horde army. That box is great though. I also got the Leviathan nids and really enjoyed working on them. They're a lot of fun. The little guys are a little tough just because there's a lot of them. So definitely pace yourself there since you're coming back to things. But all the big bugs are a lot of fun to work on. What was I about to get? Crap. Panda, thank you so much for the bits and for the giant pop. How are you today? Okay, great. That's what I need. That's probably enough, but we'll take that too, just in case. You need 4 hours a day or a second Nikki. Could you guys handle a second Nikki? You guys can imagine? A second Nikki, perish the thought. Twice the chaos. 6 raccoons and a trench coat. Alright, just chillin', Panda. Glad to hear it. We are trying to finish up the salamander that we started a while back. And I just never came back to. So today's the day. We're gonna finish them up. Get them ready for the new edition. The quickest of dry brushes. I don't care about painting rock. Like, attack days into painting our backlog through incredible violence. Oh yeah, we could get through so many Kingdom Death pinups if there were 2 of me. So many. You're right. I'll look into this, Will. Don't worry about it. I'll look into it. Alright, rocks are good enough. I don't care to keep working on them. Trying to decide kind of what we've got left here. What time is it? Oh, okay. Got lots of time. We do need to figure out what's in his bag. Got a little bag of stuff. They both have bags of stuff. I'm not quite sure what it would be. I guess let me look on the old website and see what they did. You'd argue about, I could co-op everything though, Alive in Madness. I think the opposite. I think I would have my perfect co-op partner. I get so much stuff done. There'd be so much monster hunting. Because their schedule would be my schedule. We just go to town. All right, little lizards. What's in your little bag? I have a feeling it's snacks, but I don't know. Oh, there's not a great picture of it. Does the description say anything about what they're carrying? Pouches of anthracite crystal. What we're going to do is we're going to match the purple from our little skink priest then. I'm just going to steal that purple. And that's what that's going to be. Scooby snacks! They get snack pouches with the Imperial Fists. Yeah, snack pouches. We will crystal it up. As soon as I find the purple. There's 1, there's 2. That's probably... Take this just in case. Decker, welcome in. How are you? Poor Slam. Poor Slam would also be stuck with co-oping 2 Nickies. Double the trolling of Slam. Yeah, I think this could work. I think it could work. Alright, I'll just make little purple crystals. We'll highlight their little bags in a minute. If I can tune out 1 Nikki, I can tune out 2. I mean, I love you. Can you, though? But can you? There's only one way to find out. I have my real mission for this afternoon. Clone myself. I'm trying to think what else from when I was cleaning out this room that we could work on. Like, soon. The other thing I do want to get back to is that little kitty cat we were painting. Little adventuring cat from Ignis Art. I literally just need to paint some potion bottles, and I haven't done it yet. And I think we need to... Either I take an afternoon off stream, or we take a stream and we do that. I'd like to finish him up. Because he's so close, I just haven't come back to him yet. What's up, I was TikToking? I see. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care. Ignoring me already. I see how it is. Yeah, you wouldn't ignore me, right? Right? Yeah? Chat's like, that's our secret. We've been ignoring you this whole time. Did you hear anything, chat? Must have been the wind. Alright, I'll remember that. Alright. Suspiciously quiet. Alright. Keep that in mind. Guess chat needs another handout painted on stream, guess so. Balance of power has been restored. Panda, thank you for the bits and the giant owl. I appreciate it. Thanks for not ignoring me. Not ignoring. Typing, painting details at the same time and stuff, though. All good. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Alright, he needs those little crystals highlighted, and I think he's good. Get the back of the bag that I missed last time. We're gonna do it, chat. We're gonna finish 4 models today. I'm excited. Get them out of the backlog. Trying to decide if we go ahead and build some stuff today. Or if I end early and go do my airbrushing that I need to do. I wouldn't ignore you if you were Nikki Screams. That's true. That's true. They literally wouldn't be able to. Hey, Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? I was in a dungeon. Combat Patrol, thinking of the bigger models for my Tyranids. Let's go. I have the big Norn emissary that just came out that I need to get back to at some point. I just worked on a ton of my bugs when Leviathan came out. So I didn't quite get to it before I was a little burnt out on the buggies. And I also need to work on that at some point. I'm afraid for sure if we all chatted among ourselves and didn't acknowledge your existence on stream. Nah, that's fine. I'll take a chatty chat any day. That's totally fine. Taking the pressure off me to be entertaining at that point. Some days when I don't have the energy, that's actually better. Those days where I'm struggling, that's actually better. I saw Anita Strayus on the 40k subreddit that was just done with some dry brush weathering. It gives a little bit of a texture. If you like that texture, then yeah, you can give it a shot. Alright, that's that. I don't think you had any little crystals or anything. No, I think you're good. I'm gonna just leave you with Mr. Salamander. That's why I rely when I'm racing. Entertain yourselves. I don't want to bully streamer. No, you're good. Yeah, it is interesting with the like the racing streams how different it is. Because like obviously you have to focus on that, and everyone knows that you have to focus on that. Different. It's also different in that the car guys only want to talk about car things. I struggle with a little bit. Mostly because I can't talk about car things. How do you get away with sassing your tiny brunette? I like that we can sass back and forth. I buy her models and food, yeah. That also helps. I sassed mine, I gotta get an ice cream truck worth of turtle tracks. I mean, yeah, that still happens. Scott just gets ahead of it, I think, is the planning ahead portion that you may need to work on. Crab rangoons fix everything. Yep, it's true. Crab rangoons, some Taco Bell, time to time. I bought myself 2 army boxes and you a single lizard. All is forgiven. I do like lizards. It does work pretty well. I think that's the marriage advice I can hand off. If you want to get something, make sure they also get something. All right, chat. Let's finish these lizards. I think we're ready to start gluing and get the bases and yeah. I don't normally like finish minis on stream like this, but let's do it. We're gonna clean up the base rooms. Glue on our lizard. And call him done today. I'll get some photos. Bro, so welcome in. What the heck is a turtle track? I believe it's an ice cream. That's how I took it. Where you get the like the turtle candies in the ice cream. If I'm wrong, then I don't know. I thought I'd giving Nikki shit later today, so I should give her some Kingdom Death and Taco Bell. That's exactly it right there. That's the planning. Bro, so thank you so much for that sub for 74 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate that. What you up to today? Okay, I'm learning with my new setup. I don't quite hear my alerts. I gotta turn those up on my end. That's what we're learning today. Thank you so much. Is this how I get free Warhammer? Yeah. Yeah. No, you gotta work it out so that you both get something. Well, this is in my now 10 years of marriage. This is the advice I pass on. If you both get something, you're good. You just talk about turtles like you eat them regularly. Can I pick your brain on vehicle airbrushing for a moment? What you got? What are you thinking about? You never know when William says it. It could be anything. That's also true. I'm assuming a lot then that it's ice cream. It could be anything. Good shout, Life of Madness. Can confirm. I have the confectionery turtle more often than the real turtle. Yeah, if something is turtle, that's chocolate and caramel, and I think that's it. Am I missing anything, chat? I think usually when I have like a turtle chocolate, it has like a walnut or something with it. But it's been a while. Yeah, roughly shaped like a turtle shell, yeah. Cashews, that'd be good too. I think that can change, but it's usually a combo of chocolate, caramel, and then like a nut with it. Okay. Let's get our little salamander glued on first. Do I want to pin him? I don't think so. We've got a lot of glue points. I'm not gonna pin him. Guess you do name chocolates after frogs as well. Yeah, I guess similar. You do the weird transition between light and dark on vehicles. How do you decide where you do it? Do you pick something, start, and then alternate? How do you do it? Start light and go light? So yes, you want to start with your shadow colors. And then build up to your lighter colors. The fun part, and this is like the one YouTube video I actually want to do, is the modulating. I tend to work front to back. And the fun part of vehicle modulating is because it's not real, you get to decide. That's the fun part of modulating vehicles. It's not realistic lighting, so you get to decide. If you think one way looks better, go ham. But yeah, I tend to work like front to back, and then yeah, alternating the dark and the light as I go. But that's the neat part. You don't have to be completely correct when you're doing that technique, because it's not correct anyway. It is very much fantasy shading. Why is the fantasy armies of different names now in Age of Sigmar? It's confusing for us oldies. It's because they wanted to trademark more things is the answer. Yeah. So they can throw a trademark on things like Seraphon where they couldn't with Lizardmen. So as they were trying to like protect more of their stuff, they got more trademarkable names for things. But that's why. But yeah, it'll be a little goofy as you come into it. I think more of so they've actually, there's Age of Sigmar, and then they've brought back Old World, which would have been your rank and file Warhammer Fantasy. I think a lot of those names have stayed. So you would still have like High Elves and things like that. But for Sigmar, you're gonna have a lot of the new names. Yeah. GW will say it's fun, but it's pure IP protection. Yep. You can protect your stuff that way. Yep. Just want to own their names-ish. Yeah. I heard there were some issues with the Orcs army name. They had to change it or something. Probably. I don't know the exact details, but yeah, probably something like that. I'm gonna let that glue inside, actually, as I mute again. Panda, thank you for the bits and the gigantic Bork. I started to put together a Bork screen for stream yesterday, but I didn't quite finish it. So I started looking into something else for OBS, and I didn't come back. I got distracted, as I do with streaming things. The Old World still uses traditional names without the extra trademark vowels. Yeah, so if you look at Old World, a lot of that should be familiar if you were coming from fantasy side of things. Or even if not, you'd probably recognize some of them from the game store and things. But then when they made the switch to Sigmar, they tried to get more of the trademarkable names. Alright, we're just doing the black along the rim of the base. And then we're gonna call these done, chat. Just as long as that salamander stays glued, we're good to go. I think I am gonna do the yellow eyes, and the Pokemon itself doesn't have yellow, but it'll match the little skinks then. Looks a little weird dark. We just got painted in a stray, so we have not. Rosa says, been on like a dragon for the last few days. Jesus Christ, it's so good. What do you think so far, Broso? I guess, what do you think of the new battle system? Having a lovely week. Periodically I get calls from collection companies. Someone previously had this number, skipped out on their payments. Now they get to talk to you. Sorry, Avian. You should not get any of these I wish we got some of the rain. But yes, I hope everyone I know they had tornado watches and stuff. I hope everyone is staying safe. Getting some of that rain would be nice, though. The game keeps going. You thought you'd nearly finish? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, the game is huge. No, no, no. I basically did just the main story, and it was still a huge game. The next game is even more. Infinite Wealth, like, the combat's really good, and then it gets even better with Infinite Wealth. And then I just did, like, the main story. I still have so much side stuff to do. And it was still, I don't know how long my playthrough was, but just got to chapter 9. But I can't stop playing the side stories. They're really good. Yeah. No, you're gonna be playing that game for a while. And then Infinite Wealth is just as good, maybe better. More side stuff. And Ichiban Holdings needs me. It's so good. I need to go back for the bigger side stuff. For Infinite Wealth, I went so hard on that game when it came out that I needed a little break. This is Yakuza, yeah. These are the 2 latest games. At least you aren't being phoned up to go bowling, cousin. Everyone goes, though. This poor black paint is having a rough day. Tim the Sorcerer, hello! How are ya? I love how he never questions or ends up in the game. He just helps random people. He's so good. I think that was kind of the cool part, is just having a new main character, and how they handled that has been really cool to see. It's really sweet how they've done that. Jiban's the hero we don't deserve. He's so good. He's so great. Sorry, chat. I'm fighting this bad bottle of paint. Let me thin it down a little bit more. Are we fighting? Tim the Sorcerer, what you been playing? Welcome on in. We are trying to finish, and we are now finishing, some Seraphon before the new edition. We started these guys on stream forever ago, and we never finished, so now is the time. Yeah, what you been playing? Chat, for those who weren't here earlier for video game talk, what's everyone playing? Alright, let's see if our salamander glued. Okay, so far looks good. It's a healthy mix of insanity of Majima and the stoicism of Kuryu. I'm a Rimworld as always. Happy doing more painting too. Yourself? I'm on the last boss of the Elden Ring DLC. Which we tried again last night, but the servers were going crazy on us. So I've been playing that with Slam. And Final Fantasy XIV. I caught up on the main story, so finished that last night. Been nice. Still working through Dawn Trail, MSQ, level 92. Very nice. Fly, welcome in. How are you? I'm gonna go back and do more side stuff probably tonight for, or I guess unlock the rest of the everything I've got now at level 100. See what they got for me. The main stuff is done at least. I've heard it said that the target audience for Yakuza is the Japanese salaryman who can only buy 1 game a year, who needs to have all the content in minigames. I feel like that's the only way you get through it, honestly. If it's the only thing you're playing, there's so much content, but they're so fun. I love the Yakuza series. It's nice to finally be caught up on the series. I think the only thing I now need to play is the second Judgment game, and then I'm finally caught up. I played Ishin, I ended up skipping 6, and I watched a video for it, because, I don't know, I didn't super love 5, so I was like, I'm just gonna skip 6 and get to the new stuff, but I am now caught up, other than the second Judgment game. I didn't actually finish the main game in the rush to get to the Elden Ring DLC. Playing to start a new character and do 100% run, then the DLC after, you've got so much gaming ahead of you. I'm a little jealous. Alright, chat. They're done. We're calling them good. They are ready for tabletop. So thank you, chat, for hanging out while we finish these little guys today. Got that. These are all still drying, so I don't want to put them all on screen just yet, but Yeah, we did it. We have finished lizards. Thank you, Sly. I'm not gonna bother 3 through 6. Let's get remakes. I really liked 3. If you were to play any of them, I think 3 is worth it. 4 got a little... I finished it, but I didn't super love it. If anything, I think 3 is worth playing. You get a lot of good Kuryu time. Now what? Now it is... Oh goodness, we're only halfway through stream. Should we build some more Dark Angels, chat? Cake said the same. I think 3's worth it. I think 4 through 6 you can safely skip. Or like watch videos like I did. But I think 3 is worth it. We could build another box of these guys. We do have, so we built 3. We're gonna have 6 total for the commission. So what we did is we built like the first set of each of them, but each of them have another pose that we can also build. Do we wanna build another box, chat? I also have to update my stream title real quick. We can do that. Because then they could be primed with everything else I need to prime. So much priming. Okay, let me get the box and I will update my stream title and let's do that for a little bit. Where are they? Oh yeah. Let me put this here. Be right back. Okay. Now we're legal with Twitch. Amazon priming the nights? I wish. Be a lot faster. This is what you need to do for commissions then? Yes. I don't have anything else really prepped for painting, so let's do this. I'm sure Wasted Mind would love to see more of his stuff built. So let's do it. These the new Dark Angel kits have been really nice. I don't mind working on more of these today. Let's look at this giant decal sheet with them. Look how many decals and things we get. These are cool. What are these? Dark Angel Vets or something? I believe so. Here is box so you can see all the details. A little better look there. So I don't know, like, stat-wise, where they would end up. But they came out when they got the new codex. So we got the Lion, we got these, we got the new Deathwing Knights. So they got an updated kit for their termies. And then they got Asmodai, which I also built. And I believe there's another character, but the more robes, the more secrets they know. They're just covered in robes. Having people in the inner circle get friends. Where are you from? I am streaming from Texas. Yeah. Asmodai is flipping hilarious. He's just an absolute psychopath. I need to, I don't know a whole lot more about those characters. I feel like I just need to pick a few characters and go ham on some reading. I don't read a lot of Warhammer, and I feel like I probably should for at least a few characters. Like, I think we talked, like, Ahriman is one I probably need to do that on. Like, just grab the novels and go ham. Okay, so what we're gonna do, chat, is basically we built the first option for all of them. We're gonna build the second one this time around. So we're just gonna dive on in. I have all my glue and stuff from the other day. I do. Okay, you. Zacto knife. And standing stick. Good. Pretty much dudes that are like, sorry, Luther ended up being wrong. Our bad. Asmodai is an insane zealot. He enjoys torturing people. You're all caught up with Asmodai. Good. Thank you for the TLDR. I've heard the US price is confirmed at $270 for Skaven Tide. Do you know anything about it? So that price was basically, they were doing a giveaway. Oh, it is on the web store now. Yeah, because you can pre-order it. But initially before that, that's what they had for the cost of the giveaway, is where people had seen it. But yeah, now that you can pre-order, you should be able to get in there and look at costs. If you go through a local game store, they'll have that for you as well. You guys do not talk to regular Dark Angels or even Circle directly. They answer, directly to the Lion. So that's why they came out with him. That makes sense. 1, 2, and 3. Do Dark Angels have bathrobes? They just dry off in their normal stuff. Space Marine shower, right? Now we're getting into the deep lore. I mean, I think so. Yeah, they get out and they put on their 5 bathrobes. And they just relax. Pretty sure that's canon. They had the sickest bathrobes of all the chapters. I read something about someone that turned some thousand suns back to normal and then killed them in front of Ahriman just to laugh. Who was that? Yeah, I'm not sure who that would be. Chat. My lore friends, if you know. I would say that's probably my weakness when it comes to the Warhammer universe, is lore. I don't read as much as other people do. I tend to be a bit better with my armies, so like Space Wolves I know a bit more of, and like their characters, but there are so many armies and so many things going on that I don't really keep up with as much as others do. That's probably my one weakness. You have a printer for like $155, you got a good deal then. Converted from currency. You have to dry and clean only. Standard washing machine shrinks back to firstborn size. Have to do your Primaris washes. I've realized the problem's owning a 3D printer. My own needed prints are now postponed after 4 other print plates that are urgently needed. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that's not a 3D printer problem. That's a, you loaning out said printer to people. That's a demand problem. They turned them back to Flash, opened a hole in the webway, and I didn't read fast enough. Yeeted them into the warp. Magnus, according to ChatGPT. Goodness, did it to his own people then. Angel chaplains are interiors of the fallen. The ultimate goal is to acquire admission of treason and repentance, which earns him a black pearl on the rosary. Asmonai is a chief interrogator. It's his whole life. Yeah, exactly. I'm with Scott. If they're not paying you for urgently needed prints, then they can take a number. Big agree. Big agree. They are? Okay. Then yeah, that's just how it goes. Big agree. I'm exaggerating. Well, then that's on you. That's just all on you then. Ulthern also did it. Everyone's just doing it. These poor thousand suns just getting tortured. Oh, feel bad for him. Vrain also did it. Oh my gosh, everyone's just doing it. Oh no, not the poor thousand suns. Which feels weird to say as a Space Wolf player, but that's kind of messed up that everyone's doing it to them. Oh no. The act was carried out to demonstrate the futility and tragedy of their existence as rubric Marines, highlighting the Eldar's often cruel and manipulative approach to their goals. They do that, yeah. Yeah. If they didn't want it done to them, they should have been such nerds. Even in Warhammer, you beat up the nerds. Oh no. Poor rubric. I feel awful. No. Turning to dust release you from this curse. LOL. Be flesh and bone again so you can die. For Rupert Marines. Wasted Mine, are you looking for a snack? Are you looking? Is there a snack you see in our future? Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. I like that I get to see all the cute emotes, like, mega size now. It makes me happy. But also makes me nervous, as any emotes I now draw have to look nice. Oh, you're looking at Dark Angels, but also... but also snack. Mm. As if the Eldorman party's so hard they collapse their entire empire, right? Everyone's got something going on. The more I read about it, the more I side with the wolves. Screw it! That's fair. Oh, the walnut mochi? We going for it? Okay. Let me get these legs on. And wait for Sadie. Stop being a monster. So I don't lose any of your pieces. I'm sure you, sure you'd like me to not lose your pieces. If you had a choice. I imagine that's your choice. Panda, thank you so much for the giant twerking emote. Which I think I do want to try and draw. I think we need a twerking emote. I think we need it. Or in some udon, do it. Enjoy. Alright. Is that... I think I cleaned this up. Just double check. We did. Okay, well... Pff. The glue's gonna be annoying again today. My son is watching chat. Behave. Chat, give me all the fun emotes. Little one can't read, but he can see. Give me all the fun emotes, chat. Flashing lights, loud sounds, hand out. Okay, I'm gonna let that cure. And let's get some walnut mochi. I have to remember which one that is. Thank you for the giant twerk. Giant TOS from Panda. Thank you. I appreciate it. I still want to try the peach jelly, though. It's interesting to me. Is it this one? Did you just Tatsugeki me? Wait, Samai, thank you so much. With all the buttons, thank you so much. I appreciate that for that sub. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you for the support. Wait, that isn't it. That's not it. What did it look like? Hold on. Hold on, wait some money. What is this then? Oh, this must be this. So I can feel the, like, ridge. Three small Fig Newton looking things. The bottom of the pack. I don't think that's it. I'm gonna grab it. This? Those look like walnuts. I think it's this. This is it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was picturing 3 small packages, not 3. Okay, let's read about it. We vibin' Panda. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. All right, walnut mochi. Selling a unique blend of soft rice cake, savory soy sauce, and crunchy walnuts. Every bite of this mochi encased in an edible oblate wrapper. Sounds interesting. Cake, welcome in. How are ya? We're about to try snacks. We have some walnut mochi I want to try. So we're going to dive in. What are you up to today, Cake? Did I miss this? I don't think so. Yeah, pushing all the buttons. Thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the emotes and your ad-free viewing. Working. Cake, you came up today. I mentioned to Broso that he needs to play Yakuza 3. Because it's totally worth going back and playing. Alright, let's try. Okay, I think it said this is... Is this the edible thing? I'm scared to just eat paper on stream. I don't think so, though. No. Is this? We've got wrappers on wrappers on wrappers. This must be the edible thing. I'm still gonna unwrap it, though. It's fiery, just eat it. I'm still so happy Cake recommended the Yakuza series to me. It's very sweet of her, right? To do that. Oh, I guess we do need to, because otherwise it's gonna fall apart. Okay. Like a rice paper? Are we ready? Wait, so, did you eat it with this? It is mochi. It's walnut mochi. Did you eat it with the wrapper? I'm glad I read the thing, otherwise I'd be tearing this apart. You ate it. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm gonna take a bite and waste mine's like, psych, I didn't eat it. Sucker enjoys the red. That's what I was waiting for. Got him. It's okay. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna take another saran wrap bite. It's stuck to my... I don't like that it gets stuck to my lip. I was hoping for more flavor. It's there. Yeah, it's, What does it remind me of? You have to choose so much to get it. Have you ever had this, Broso? It is walnut mochi. I guess I always think of mochi as like a sweeter flavor too, so it being walnut is interesting. Not in that form, no. It's okay. Like, I don't hate it, but it is a little weird. Oh, thank you, Cake. It's from Essie. I don't remember the name of it, but thank you. Trying to use all the fun summery colors while we can here. I'm gonna take one more bite and I think I'm good. It's alright. I'll have some more after stream, but I'm not blown. I like the texture. Oh, sweet bean paste? I would like that more. Yeah. Everything we've tried with the sweet bean stuff has been really good. It's no wasabi Kit Kat, but it's also no expensive pear gummy. We're gonna have to do a tier list. Wasted mine. With our goodies here. Yeah, it's alright. I'll have a good bit of mochi, as you say. The texture's the best. Yeah, like I like the consistency of it. I'm not super sold on the flavor. It's fine. I believe that. He forced myself to walk past the new colors at the store, though. I have so much to use at home. I have like 5 reds. Yeah. I went on like a purple streak for a while, so now I've got like 4 or 5 different purples. And I shouldn't buy any more for a bit. But there's more pretty purples to get. Uh-oh. Were you having to get your AC fix, Cake? Pear Gummies S+. Definitely look up that other brand. If you like those. They're not quite as... I don't know. I don't want to say gourmet. They're not quite... they weren't quite that fancy, but they're... potentially a little bit more affordable. Easier to get, maybe. Yeah, pounded rice into a dough. And you have various flavor in the middle. Used to do the mochi pounding each new year. Yeah, it's fun to watch those. See how great the Fnatic purples are? Enjoy. I'm not touching them. You enjoy. I'm good. I know, I've seen it done, Avian. I've not done it myself. I think you're right, though. I think I probably would enjoy it. Just bonking the rice over and over. What are the ones I found online? But gummies being delivered in the summer when it's 100 plus. Sounds like recipe for disappointment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This fall, though, you can go absolutely ham on them. Do you think get baited by low-hanging fruit? Army painter will never be a bait to me. I hate their paint. It will never, ever be a bait. You can enjoy all you want. I had a scare the evening of July 3rd. It was 80 degrees. Turned it off, tried again the next day. It's been working fine ever since. Not sure it was one of those, energy company regulated thingies. I guess are you set up to where you can, like, have... Because I think, like, some of the apartment, like, complexes, they, like, you have the required... Like, if they say to conserve, they'll do it. Are you, like, set up into something where that can happen? But this time they got that terrible. They're still terrible. No. No. I will never, ever recommend Army Painter in this chat. Ever. You won't see me using Army Painter in this chat. Ever. I understand your Army Painter position, but they did improve things with their new paints. That's fine. I'm still not touching them. That's fine. I still hate them. May I ask why? Because they're old paints, and I haven't tried the Fanatics. The coverage on them is just garbage. It's pants. Like, it's so bad. So bad. I hated using them. I hated the consistency of them. I will never touch them. If you have better results with them, go for it. But I will not be touching Army Painter. I'm not wasting my money on bad paint. What are you painting first from Scaventide? I think the guy on the giant rat is what we're going to have on Sunday. So I will pick up my box Saturday. We will have Skaven on Sunday. So if you guys want to come join me for Ratties, we will have Skaven on Sunday. And I'd like to get that guy first. I had to literally pay her to use Army Painter. That was the only time I've used Army Painter in, like... I have one purple wash that I use, because the Games Workshop one kept drying frosty on me. And as soon as that's gone, I will have no Army Painter in my studio. In the vein of companies changing paints, has anyone tried the new Vallejo formula? I have not. I don't know that... I think I have to, like, order them online. Because a lot of our stores have stopped carrying them. Unfortunately. Cake says... I did choose to opt in those events, like a couple a year, for credit on my bill. Figured they'd tell me when they're doing it, so I'm clear if it was Energy Company or briefly something happened with the unit. Gotcha. Oh, the Naked called it pants. It is pants. It's a line item in the commission. You shitty Army Painter paint. I will match your paint, and that's it. Yep. Even with that, I still did an undercoat of Games Workshop under it, so... I've never had a good time with them either. Maybe I've been unlucky with them, but screw it. Vallejo's working for me. Vallejo is a much better paint. It's a much higher quality paint. Guess that's my main argument, is why would I ever buy Army Painter when I can buy Vallejo? I've used their speed paint a little bit of the new paints. Vallejo is still decent. I'm gonna pick Vallejo 10 out of 10 times. 10 out of 10 times. Hi, Jess, but I really appreciate it. No, I'm happy to color match, but you won't find it. I'm not picking it up myself. If you like it, chat, rock it. I will never recommend it. Never, ever recommend it. Consistently better my experience. Yeah, which is more important. Yeah. The consistency of Army Painter is just weird. Just a weird... It's a weird consistency. It's really bad coverage. You won't find me using it. You have an April Fool's joke for Nikki? Got some horrible mini painting. I mean, if you want to waste everyone's time. Yeah, if you want me to not accept your commission, you can absolutely do that. Yep. Who makes top tier paints in your opinion? Vallejo's up there. Monument is up there. I like Citadel paint, but I think it is a bit overpriced. And obviously the paint pots I don't like, but the paint itself is nice. I use Scale for my metallics. I like the, at least they're metallics. I don't use their other paint ranges, but I like Scales for that. Reaper is really nice. It is pretty thin though, so if you're using it for glazing and layering, Reapers is nice. You will have to do multiple coats for a base coat though, so I tend to save it for layers and things. Vallejo's my all-around. I will always recommend Vallejo. The only problem I've ever had with Vallejo is if it's been sitting in a store for too long. Then it'll gunk up like any other paint. But only Army Painter thing I've had good results with is their Ultramatte Varnish. Had bad experience with their spray and bottle paints, putting me off their stuff really strongly. Here's the thing, is I used to use one of their matte coats, and then it changed formulas. That's another on the shit list for Army Painter with me, is they changed the formula of their matte coat a while back. Only knock about Monument is I really want easy triads, but their paint is nice. Yeah, Monument has nice paint. I guess same with the, I like the lids, but the paint is very nice. If Citadel was reasonably priced, it'd be mostly top tier. Some of their colors are so good. Yeah, there are colors where, even when I'm doing display stuff, I'll reach for some of the Citadel. A lot of their base coats I really like. They cover really nicely. They're a good, strong color. Okay, there's body. We're gonna go green this time. Which means we need 20 and 21. Vallejo's the locals can't pronounce it. Well, I mean, that's not a Vallejo problem. Trying to completely get out of them for my hobby rotation. Constantly screwing things over with range and formula. Monument's coming out with a brush-on primer. It's not for everyone, maybe just me, but I'm happy they're doing this. I guess, do you find that, like, what are you using right now to brush on? Do you find that a specifically brush on is needed, I guess? Because I brush on with just the Vallejo and it's fine. I started using it a year or so ago. Bought the big bottle, so I think I got lucky and haven't had to deal with the mismatched varnish yet. Did you get my kickbacks? I'm using I got one. It doesn't show who it's from, but I did get one, yeah. I'm using their primer. It works, but I do have to do 2 layers. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, if you guys go through Monument, I do receive those. So thank you to those who use the links for Monument and all the other affiliate links. I do appreciate it. Helps me my Born paint, so thank you. I put a lot of the affiliate payouts toward brushes and paints myself, so thank you. Yeah, I use just the regular Vallejo surface primer brush on, and that works pretty well. Like if I need to do a touch-up, or if it was where I was like holding on to the mini, I'll do some by hand. Usually it's mostly airbrush, but you can still hand brush. I do prime with airbrush, yeah. pretty much across the board. Sometimes for metal, we will do a rattle can, just so it kind of etches into the metal a little bit better. But for the most part, we do it all with airbrush. The Monument Hobby primer, kept reactivating on me, so it's been relegated to base room duty. I have not tried their primer. Mostly because I have one that works. Let's stick with it. I wonder if the brush on would fix some of that. I need to start misspelling monument to stop the spamming. Yeah, I just make it so if anyone's talking about it, the link goes off. It's easier than having to tell someone, type out exclamation monument to get the link. Monument. Tip tap. Monument. These paint companies, I was going to say, it feels like a lot of them are reactivating. Seems to be the biggest feedback I'm seeing lately. Band of the Towel player. Speaking of personal gripes with products, I bought my first and last Liquid Tech primer bottle. Not using that either. Uh, 19. Go. And also keeps getting clogged. I'm on my third salvage from other sprays. Priming is still bruh. Sorry, I'm catching up. I thought I missed something. Well, I talked for their white, but it's excellent. For Monument? Yeah, Pro Roll is the paint line from Monument. Sorry, if there's confusion in the chat, I missed something. That's just the line of paints. Where Monument, it's the brand, encompasses other stuff. Like they sell... I didn't realize they sold like miniatures and things also. They had a sale on Journeyman miniatures, and I was tempted. The Pro Roll is the paint line. Me about the new Horus Heresy plastic jetpacks. A friend is looking up and wants to know what the kit is like. I don't know that Scott has built any. I have not built any. I can't remember if Scott has or not. Nope. Yours are resin, okay. They stopped selling minis because it wasn't moving enough. I didn't know that they had them, so it could be a... Could also be a... advertising thing. I didn't know until they were doing that huge sale on Journeyman. Like they need the storage space. That makes sense. Because having a Journeyman distributor here in the States, I feel like that could have been promoted a little bit more. IMO. Wait, I did build like 24 of them. They were easy. Your little epic ones. God damn it, I walked into what you did. Oh, he's gonna get you soon enough, bro, so. Just a few more adorable dreadnoughts and you'll be in. He's pimping Imperialis, he hasn't even played yet. Oh. Don't you sneak tiny tanks onto stream? Just every time you tune in, bro, so there's one more tank on my table. You go to racing stream and it's behind Scott. He's racing in a tiny tank. Uh-oh, I hear him coming. But look, you can have a little Kratos. Look. I know the tiny tank's just sliding into view. He's here to help me build. I don't know what you're talking about. What should we build next, little Kratos? Scott is going Imperial Fist, yep. What should we build next? Tanks love robes. Keep building some Dark Angels. I'm still sad I can't take a Kratos in 40k. Still sad about it. I was gonna get one for my Space Wolves, and they're like legends. It's such a pretty tank, though. Such a pretty tank. I guess I still could if I'm just playing Scott, but... I'm going hard mode, 1000 fun. To build a wall for the Emperor and Dorn. Kratos, probably. That's right. He's just out there screaming. This little tank, just screaming. Boy. Yep, that was the full quote. Yay, mini yellow tank. We clearly don't have enough Imperial Fists to go around. He's got so much of it now, Life of Menace. One day you will join forces, have all of the Imperial Fists. Alright, backpack time. Backpack. Backpack, backpack. Do it anyway, you're not playing for comps. Yeah. Maybe when we get back to the Space Wolves. We'll see what they get with their codex, and then decide what new goodies they need. If I'm even playing at that point, we'll see. We shall see. Wish that the Pyroclasts weren't strictly a 30k unit. Having a Salamander's unit that can change between Melt and Flamer would be so good. That's so Salamanders too, right? Having those units that are like so fluffy and fit so well. I feel like Heresy does a much better job at that. Just like in general. I was at the Warhammer Cafe. They were trying to find the Astraeus. Pulled a box up and said, no, it's a Thunderhawk. Wait, do you want a Thunderhawk instead? Maybe. So it's always a different question, right? Do I want it? Yes. Can I afford it right now? Different question. Amy says, I got a box of rhinos, lunchbox, of course, all the Titanicus. And of course, the books. That's where all the money is right there. The books. I'm praying that they bring Vulcan back. Salamanders get some new units and overall love. I'm always here for more Salamander stuff. I think they're still my favorite chapter to paint. Even as a Space Wolf player. I think the... Buzz on my brush. They're just a fun army. 10-cent scoop money. Sure he will appreciate that. Titans, new Stardies box, Typhon, Thunderhawk, second fast attack box, stick errands. Yeah, Scott has a, if you want to see, Apian. He did a little family photo of everything. Mutton. More Imperials. Play it first, Scott. I'm here. I'm stepping in. This is an intervention. You need to play the game before you get anything else. Buy some lizard. Just kidding. You go get your little tank. Pocket lizard. Where the terrain fits on the plate with the mates. Ludma Mini, let's go. Pushing Furnace Marines or Battle Line. Oh, and a Firestorm detachment? Yes, I want a Thunderhawk. No, I don't want one now. I want a big tank. One thing at a time. One giant mini at a time. like doing more decals on the big ones. Almost guarantees that the small ones win games. Can I still use a Thunderhawk in 40k? Has it become Legends? I don't think so. I think you can still use it, chat. I haven't had to worry about that one yet. I think you can still... I mean, you'd be in APOC games, but I think you can still take it. Which is potentially why it's not Legends, is you'd only find it in APOC games. Alright, there is Sword Boy number 4. See if you can for 840 points. There you go. Which is probably why there's not a... you're not taking that in a normal game. Live Menaces. I would buy one and commission it, but we know how that would end up. Then it goes to Legends, yep. I think the Astraeus is like 500. I'm not actually sure. I do need to play Imperials, but I have to figure out list building for sure first. Thunderhawk is a lot of money and very, very large. Yep. Very, very large. Alright, next Sword Boy. I need 27. $525, which still isn't as bad as I thought. Well, still a lot of points. Not as much as Thunderhawk, but still a lot of points. Can memorize Imperialis rules while you're doing decals. Some good, nice Zen time. Decals and memorizing rules. Flying models seem to be getting into meta, so it's the prime time now. Get you a Thunderhawk. So big that my brother, who's the only one I play against, could put Turing close together and screw me over. The Thunderhawk is, yeah. Norman's trying to talk you into a Thunderhawk. Oh, sorry, I moved Converos' tank. Hold on, let me put that back. Sorry, bro, sorry. Just slowly adding more and more random miniatures as we work. That's right, it's got its mind now. Look at Broso's tank. Oh, speaking of Thunderhawks. Can I interest you in small Thunderhawk? Titan, welcome in. How are you? And Rise, how we doing today? We're trying to, Scott's trying to convert people to Imperialis, so we're looking at the little stuff. Bring forth the Grey Knight's Dread Knight Joy Toy, the other end of the spectrum. KT, welcome in. How are you? Why do you think this Forge Road item is getting into the meta as OP? Let's not fix the rules. Send it to Legends. Yep, that's the, so it goes. Yeah, Plastic Thunderhawk. Ooh, ah. I'm doing good, KT. We finished up some lizards. So this is where we started today. Because I had a Seraphon unit I really wanted to finish before the new edition, so we got them done. But we had some time left, so now we're building some more Dark Angels. Until I can airbrush later today. It's a cost-effective Thunderhawk, absolutely. I do love Titan. I'm still sad I can't take a Kratos with my Space Wolves. But the mini one is cute. I'm glad I got to do the Salamander one. Such a pretty tank. But now, yeah, just little ones. If I had bought this, it never would have happened. It's my fault. Speaking of little models, one of the maids I print first had me print basically the entire Wehrmacht motor pool for teeny tiny 1/100th scale. They look so cute. That sounds tiny. The Zerman scheme looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really glad to have the army pretty much together. Like, I've got a couple little things to finish up, but I'm ready to play. I've got... What's left for Seraphon are the little chameleons, which I do want to get together. I have their terrain piece, so the big pyramid thing. Everything after that's kind of duplicates, so if I want to, like, fill out something or take multiples, I have them, but I'm not in, like, a rush to finish them. So, I feel good about it. The Kratos on the desk is full Hierosaurus size. Nikki gets swolls over it. That's right. I'm just... Is it 9'12"? I think we get new Wolfguard Timmies for the new size. I think so. I think everyone else is getting their termies. I think that's a safe bet. I feel like that's the only real guess I have for Space Wolves at this point. Everything else is kind of... Because I'm not sure if we'll do anything with, like, the wolf and stuff. I'd love new Thunderwolf Cav, but I don't know if we'll get it. But Wolfguard seemed like a pretty safe bet. Oop, let me catch up here. Well, the people you play with allow Legends rules. You could get it if you could, yeah. It's just one of those things, right? Like, is it worth the money for something? I think when the Space Wolves come around, I'll see how many goodies we get. And if they only get, like, termies, then maybe we get a Kratos. Maybe get a Kratos. Oh, waking up because sore. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better. How are you? Pretty good here. I feel like we're getting a fair amount of stuff done this week, which is nice. I did a whole bunch of editing yesterday. I started our Goku video. Today I've got priming and batch painting. We finished some lizards. I didn't improve this because he likes my army. It's all set in motion. Scott's wallet is the victim. Race for another upgrade kit for the Reavers. They heard that we like the Hounds of Mordecai so much that we just get another one. We just get another. Wouldn't that be cool, Chad? I don't understand how this isn't lining up. Oh, that goes there. Well, then where is the... Okay, figure that out in a second. Which means son of mine? It could be. I've got yours and I've got Thousand Suns. Yours I need to double check shoulders. And then they're absolutely in that pile. I just didn't get a quick photo before I tore this room apart. Yeah, because there's like a little... Oh, maybe it's for the cloak. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, I need 26. That sounds very productive. I'm trying so hard, Rise. I'm just brute forcing this week. We're gonna make it happen. Giku, that's right. We works on Giku. Did one with white squares and sold a Broso instead. Do you think they'll do a mini wolves update this decision? I think what the Dark Angels got is what I'm expecting. Termies, Neil, Arjack, I think that makes sense. Get all the Termy stuff together. Scott, you want to buy my white squares? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, Scott. I think you need to learn how to play Imperialis. What do we need? 24. You've been distracted. Chat, you're distracting me. How dare you? Okay, 24. And that will fit into that. Connie's selling the scars. Connie's been selling a few different things, I think. I don't know what is still... I know bugs got sold. I don't know what remains. I had no plan to. Don't worry. Well, okay. They stay. Just kidding. They stay. Has this become Imperialist stream? I just fumbled that word. Sorry. I don't know. Scott's really into it, but I think you should play it. So like 99% of bugs, like 75% of the Quin's nice. Well done. a lot of stuff. Trying to get people to buy in, so I have people to play against. So we chose the Twitch chat from which everyone is from very different places. This is what he's chosen. The bold strategy. We'll see how it pays off. They are cute, though. To say that the tiny little dreadnoughts have not tempted me would be a lie, but I know I won't play it. Adepticon's coming up. Imperialis packs into small cases. I thought we were playing Bushido. I thought we were gonna play Bushido. Scott's got a full, like, 40k army case, but of tiny tanks. So much he's acquired. If I live closer, oh, you would do Imperialis? Alas. Alas. I do feel a little bad. This is usually I also want to play, so it's at least one person to play. I have no interest in Imperialis. Of course, Scott having to figure this out now. Hey, Galty, this is Trevor again. My normal nickname. Welcome in. How are you? Did you name change, or do you got? Would you have both accounts? I guess is my question. Welcome in. How are you? What are we? Send me something like Scott Sodies. You definitely won't be sending to me in a plastic trash bag. I've got the catapult ready to go. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Will. Okay, we got a few more details, and then we're gonna do green again. You play Imperialis, Scott plays Kingdom Death. I've tried. He won't. I've tried. He's not interested. I changed my name back to the normal one. Long story one. Glad you got it all sorted. How are you today? Glad you got it all changed over. 29. And thank you for letting me know that you changed it over. I think I would have figured it out from Discord, but thank you. I appreciate it. Molly, hey. Stop biting yourself. I think you might need a trip. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's actually what I meant. But yeah, it's loaded. It's ready for Custodes. Whatever it is, I'll have it ready. How do Marines going? They're going pretty well. We finished some lizards earlier, and because we finished early, we're building some more Marines. So that's what we got. It's been a productive day. It's nice. I need it this week. Being so no, you're good at I guess that is my that's my side of it. Is there's things I want to try that he's not interested in, so I guess it works out that way. Consider buying them if Nikki does a good job on my future decals. Scott just wants to do that so then he can also work on more Imperialis. It's like, alright. Those are gone. Next army. Come on to him. Kingdom Death, wait, equals Warlords of Draenor Gears. Wait, what's up? Are you saying I have to do my Kingdom Death dailies? What's up? Oh, forget it. You're a game resource management. The splash of combat. I mean, the combat's pretty intense, though. I told you I would handle all the settlement stuff. just, you know, nice to have other input. Get some movement in. VR games await. Enjoy. Get that movement, get those steps. Also takes up the entire dining room table and then some. It's a lot of setup, yeah. And I hate that those are all the games I really like too. Like Gloomhaven's the same. It just takes a lot of space and takes a lot of setup. All those big campaign games do take a lot of space and time. I'll play Kingdom Death with you. A gamer commune. Now is the time. Now is the time. And it weighs like 1 billion pounds. It do. And then you add in all the expansions. Nikki plays monsters, Scott plays the survivors. Yeah, he still won't. He doesn't like the settlement part, which I get, but that's how you get the gear and stuff. And I like the story, like, things. Is a Kingdom Death virtual game worth it? I don't know. It's not to me, because I already own everything physically, so... To me, it's not. Because I want to play with the stuff that I have built and painted. I haven't played it to be able to say for... Like, in general, if you don't already own everything. There is a way you can do it on Tabletop Sim, you just can't do the newer expansions. I think it's still up for the base stuff, though. But for me, having everything already, it's probably not worth it. We can do Hero Quest and I'll use broadswords, yeah. I'm gonna check iconographies on these guys. Could they be converted? I'm just looking for the box so it's a little easier to see everything. There's a fair amount on like the bracers and stuff. So you would be looking at... So there is the giant ones on the chest. It has the sword instead of like, if we're going for Imperial Fist. There's that. Some of the bracers have... Well, that's just like the blade guard. I thought one of them had... It's just like a little sword. I guess that's not bad. It'd be like the blade guard bracers. The shoulders are separate, so that's easy. I think the chest would be the main thing. Really? Oh, this one does have like a Dark Angel on the bracer. I think the chest would be the biggest hurdle to it, Live of Madness. The other stuff seems like pretty easy, or you could definitely paint it to match like the Blade Guard do. It's basically the chest. Ooh, new Blade Guard squad. The gears are turning. They're cool. They're a nice build. I'm gonna work on like 9 of these dudes, and none of them are Dark Angels. And it would Templars, but that was closer to, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're building green. Which means we need to hop over here. We've got 44 is what I'm looking for. So turn these 2 cool successor Blood Angels. Sanguinary Guard, that'd be cool too. None of us have Dark Angels. I love it. It's getting stolen for everything else. We're looking for 46 for helmet. There you are. More like Dork Angles. Look at that. He sells them all off. Immediately Dork Angles. There's knows how big the Lord Terminus's axe is. It's a Monster Hunter level axe. We need more of that. We need more Monster Hunter weapons. Yeah. Yeah. Which are the 4 packages being delivered right now? Oh, good question. How dare you know that's okay. It means Dark Angel stuff in the future. One day I'll actually paint these as Dark Angels. Maybe. One day. Few too many robes for me to turn them into Space Wolves. So I can't make that joke, I don't think. If they wanted to keep their stuff, they shouldn't have had cool stuff for us to steal. Good point. Good point. They chose to have all the drip, and we want it. It's kind of like every time there's a new model with wings. Everyone immediately plans what they're going to steal the wings for. I feel like it's the same. Stipple on some fur effects. Just furry robes. Then they would have bathrobes. That would look like bathrobes. It's like I have to have the banner, or can they all have swords? They can all have swords. So what we did, and I'll show you, since you're thinking about maybe converting, is each guy has 2 different poses. So the first one that we did the first pose for all of them. I'm going back and building the second for each of them. There's the first one. Here is second one can be banner, or what I'm building now is the sword down. And then third one is just sword up for either. And then we're opting for no smoke. So that's what we got. Oh. Yeah, no worries. So altogether, there's 6 poses, which is what we're doing for our 6. And then they have helmeted and unhelmeted heads, smoke and no smoke for backpacks. I think that was the only real option, but I'll double check. If you want any photos of the instructions or anything, live Mattis, let me know. I can grab those. For planning. Okay. Stay there. I think we'll finish this guy, and then I'm gonna get some lunch. Take a little break. Get some food. We need 35 and 40. What's everyone to rest? What is everyone up to for the rest of the day? What we got going on, chat? I'm gonna try and just get a bunch of painting done today. All the, like, tedious stuff I can't normally do on stream. See if Elden Ring's exploding again tonight. Ah, replaying Dragon Age 2. Very nice. This is something I can see Wolves getting. Skyclaw Wolf Guard with jump packs Primaris kit. Oh, like a upgrade sprue type thing? May do some hopping during lunch. Not sure if I'll paint or clean. Jesus, today is painting day for me. Plan to paint, sleep. I love it. Basically, here's my real plan. I want to get all of the work stuff done today, so that we can dead space, which is still work, but then work on Goku tomorrow. That's what I really want to do. I need a repaint day. So if I can get if I can do the worky work, then I can do the recording for him tomorrow. Trying to get this schedule where I can still do video games and still do YouTube. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I'd love to do both, but I don't know how feasible that is. Play more Hyper Demon. Your stream is over. I'm now global number 1890. Very nice. Glad you're enjoying it. Yes, all kit for Skyclaws and Wolfguard. Sorry, I think I'm hesitating because it's like a jump unit and a Terminator unit. I don't think I've seen those together, but maybe. Alright, backpack 31. And then 32 for no smoke. I think jump turn meters would be cool. What did I just say? 32. If wolves get Dark Angel upgrades, sprue would be made for wolf bling. You can items on the sprue. Crack and Teeth Chainsword, Terminator shoulder pads, wolf cloaks. Yeah, things like, I would assume things that are on the sprue that's already. They'd get their shoulders, they'd get a couple like frost axes and things, I bet. The wolfy bits that I never use. Yeah, the chain swords. I would assume kind of the standard stuff they've gotten on past upgrade sprues. Where the heck is 45? There you are. Not together. It's separate Wolfguards squad. That's Wolfguards and power armor with jump packs. I think I've only used Wolfguard as Terminators. Is there a separate unit for that? I think I've used jump packs and wolves all of once, and it went awfully, so I never took them again, if I'm honest. I found throwing them into vehicles much more effective. Skyclaws haven't been good since I played the game, so. It's not my first choice for him. Absolutely not. I think the Wolfguard Terminators could get a cool kit. Sure. They're non-Terminators. I was gonna say, I feel like yes, but I never took it, because, like, what was the point? They were just, like, honor dudes, right? I don't think I've ever actually taken one in-game. Hero Quest and airbrush supplies delivered. Let's go. I forgot you had Hero Quest coming. Who's gonna hell get made boring in the future? No bespoke weapons for remodeling the unit. It's clearly the way GW is going. I mean, these Dark Angel kits have their own stuff. I would imagine we get whatever Dark Angels have got. And I'll be happy with that. That's fine. If I can add this into regular Primaris stuff, that's fine. I think they'll be just fine. I am not that person that thinks they have to have a complete, like, line relaunch. I just think, like, a couple units updated would be cool. I would love to know what they're going to do with Thunderwolf Cav. I think that's the one I'm not so sure on. Wolfen are still, like, they're a plastic kit. I can't imagine them doing anything with that just yet. But if everyone else is getting their Terminators, I would expect Wolves to also get their Terminators. You go all maul, all sword for Deathwing Knights. The other guys have the same great sword and the banner guy, but the banner guy actually does nothing. The banner itself has no effect. Oh, okay. If you Emperor's Children updates. I was like, if anyone's gonna get a line relaunch, armies like that. Otherwise, I'm happy with my few boxes of stuff. The card for this expansion's a little thinner, though. For the actual, like, in-game stuff. And we lost the full squad of Wolf Guard with jump packs. They just get an upgrade kit. Yeah, I think, I feel like the box I am thinking of was so long ago. I don't think I've looked at anything with jump packs since 6th edition. Forever ago, yeah. Because they just weren't good. News Wolfguard specific models. You attach a Wolfguard and Terminator armor to tactical squad style. I'm not sure. I know that you could. I didn't normally because I wasn't worth it. But you could. Hey Kari, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well. We're building some more Dark Angels because we finished our Lizard early. So we finished up some Seraphon. And now I've switched to building the rest of our Dark Angels because we had some extra time today. How are you? For all the tokens, maybe 1 mil, but noticeable. Now we're caught up. Spreadsheet complete. Glad to hear it. Alright, we don't have time to build the last guy, so I'm going to end right here. We have 1 more dude to build, but I will get him later. Maybe before I start airbrushing today, here after lunch. So, little wrap up. We've got Salamander. Finished him. We finished his little skink friends that come with him. So he's got 3 little attendees with him. So they are all done. And then we built 2 more of our Dark Angels. So I've got 1 more to build of them. And then, yeah, a ton of airbrushing to do later. So that's what we got. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. Tomorrow, we are back, but with video games. We're going to be playing more Dead Space. I think we're on chapter 8-ish. So if you'd like to catch up, and I've got some more YouTube content coming, go follow us over on YouTube. Subscribe over there. We also have our Discord if you're going to come hang out in between streams or share what you're working on. That is here. And then my socials. Whenever TikTok decides that I can post my video, you can check it out here. I've had a video stuck in processing for a day, so we'll see if I can get all that fixed here soon. But when it does, you can catch it there. So thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. It's Monday. Uh-oh. Sorry, Avian. It is Tuesday. Sorry. But yeah, hang tight. I'm going to look for someone to raid. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to hang out and hobby with me today. I appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow for video games. Bye.